Okay, I've got audio going, and then I'm going to start recording my screen. So I'm recording my screen now, and
okay, I'll start recording mine then.
you start recording yours.
We are recording things.
We are recording things. Great. Okay, welcome. This is the first, the pilot episode of This'll Never Work. We have myself, Rob, from the Lost in Motion channel, and with me we have...
Me. Hi, I'm Owen. And it's not just called This'll Never Work, it will literally never work.
This is an idea that we've had for a while. We're very different gamers. We're going to have a go at playing Mountain Blade today. It's one of the mods called Floris Evolved. So it's taken a little bit of effort to figure out all the kinks, but we've finally got it working, and we're going to have a go now. So we're launching the game.
We're going to kind of work out what we're doing as we're going along. So I'm going to say right now, are we going to read things out, or are we just going to say, does that sort of thing? I can give you a kind of idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
There's this land called Caldera, and we're there, and we're going to become famous, and that's basically what that says.
Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for being famous. So let's continue.
I'm going to press continue because otherwise I would go back to the menu, and that's not a good way of playing games. It's the wrong direction.
We're moving forward.
Exactly. So likewise, we've got this massive biography. I'm not going to read it out because it's not interesting. But this is basically who we are.
Okay then. So we're a male. My father was impoverished. Noble. We've got a few options there, I think, haven't we?
Well, so this is the default. This is your basic guy who's going to find it quite easy to become a lord and fight people with swords and stuff. So he's got some money to start off with, and he's got this crown icon is basically like how much the other nobles are going to be willing to let him own land and stuff.
Ah, okay.
So because his dad was a noble, they all think it'd be easy for him to join the nobility. But I could, for example, press randomise, and then suddenly our father was a steppe nomad and all other stuff.
Training, a smith.
Yeah, and now you got 25 in that, so no one's going to want us to be a lord at all. We've got all sorts of random stuff here.
Okay,
being female in this game is a complete nightmare because it completely changes the way everyone reacts to you. So that's something to consider.
Okay.
But how do you want to do it? Do you want to randomise it? Do you want to go for something good? I mean, like this random one I just chose has got loads of money, and people don't want him to be a lord at all.
Okay, hold on. All right, so let's go with the male. We are male. Last time I checked.
Okay.
So father was. We've got a few options there. I like the sound of him being a hunter. I think that's right. I feel like we could have learnt all the tricks of the trade.
Okay.
He could have been like one with nature and stuff and brought us up.
I knew immediately that Rob would have wanted him to be a hunter or a veteran warrior, one or the other. There's no way he would have wanted to be anything else.
Yep, okay, so
okay, so if our father's a hunter, then everyone's going to think that we should not be a lord.
But we're going to prove them wrong, and that's the whole point of this. Okay. Spent your early life as a... as a shop assistant. What's a mummer? I don't even know what a mummer is. As an actor.
It is an actor, yes.
An actor, okay. I guess as a hunter, maybe we was... let's have a look. Should we... A courtier? Is that like a...
Yeah, member of court, sort of.
Oh, I thought it was like a pimp.
No, it's going to mean you've got some... I don't know.
We've got
stuff.
A couple of...
Let's go with that.
Okay, and then later we became... I like the troubadour thing.
Okay, so we're going to become a Labrador.
We're going to become a Labrador, yep. And the reason for our adventure is...
personal revenge, it's got to be.
It's got to be. This is a revenge story, folks. Okay.
Yeah, we've just gone for all the words which we don't understand. So
brilliant.
So he's got a certain amount of money. He's not got a lot of lordliness. Not very good with a sword. A bit better with a bow. He can run a bit. He can ride a horse a bit. Got foraging, which is something which I've never seen before. So I've played the native version of the game, but never this mod. But I understand that foraging is something in this mod that allows you to basically find food rather than having to buy it all. It's got tracking, pathfinding, spotting. That's all sorts of stuff he's learned as a hunter. And he's got a bit of persuasion and leadership. So he's hopefully not going to suck too much. Starting region. No, I know you don't know anything about any of these places,
I have no
do you?
idea about this game.
Swadia is where the knights are from.
Okay.
The Sultanate is basically a desert. Lots of good knights and archers and things. Rodaks live in the mountains and they've got crossbows. Nords are your big northerners, like Vikings, big swords and shields. Khajiit are basically...
Do they have lots of cats?
They know they are not. They don't have precious goods for you either.
Oh, that's sad.
They are basically your nomads on the steppe with their horse archers.
Okay.
The Vegas, I never really know what they are. They're just sort of some northern
I don't even
fellas.
think they know what they are.
No, they've got a long name to make up for the fact they don't really know what they are.
Okay.
So, do you fancy any of those?
The mountain guys.
The Rodaks with the crossbows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. The crossbows.
You don't like
I
crossbows?
don't like crossbows.
He thinks crossbows are cheating.
There aren't many heroes that use crossbows, so let's go for the Nords then instead.
Okay, Nords.
Definitely
right.
like the Vikings.
So, we are Vikings.
Brilliant.
We're going to go for allowing to quit without saving because this mod has a thing called Battle Time, which allows us to do like 2-player co-op within battles, but it needs you to be able to do this. So otherwise, we wouldn't do that, and we would have to live with all our mistakes, but we will in fact try and live with all our mistakes.
And there will be many.
There will be so many. This I'd be lucky if we get to level 2. So what is our ex... Well, his father was a hunter, he was a Labrador and a courtier, and...
Okay.
What's his name? What's the guy's name?
What's his name? If he's like a wandering, travelling lute player, he could be like...
Toblerone Watson?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, let's go for that.
I think one just has to make a choice with these things, doesn't one?
Brilliant. Okay then, so it looks like we have some attributes to spend,
Yeah.
some skill points and some weapon points.
We've been quite lucky here to get strength and agility in our... strength and charisma. You basically need strength in order to be able to kill things, and you need charisma in order to be able to lead your guys around.
Not so much intelligence.
Intelligence is very important for some things, but not generally things which are going to be that important, I guess.
Okay. So as this mod works, Owen will be playing on the sort of screen that you're watching now. He'll be the main character, and then when it comes to a battle, I'll be able to jump in initially as like a whelp or a peasant, I guess, and then
a peasant probably.
A peasant, and then eventually we'll be able to get a companion, which will level up, I guess.
Yep.
Be able to customize the weaponry, and I'll be able to then take on that character.
Yeah, so I'm giving us some power strikes so we can hit things with a sword. We've got some power draw, which is good for using a bow. Leadership is really important because it allows you to have people who you're leading. Prisoner management is a good source of money, so I'm going to grab some of that just so we can catch some guys and sell them into slavery.
But only those people who deserve it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too sure a wandering loot player would become like an evil slaver.
You're actually selling them to be ransomed rather than to a slaver. There is a slaver you can sell them to, but you don't get very good money for that.
Okay.
I'm just going to go with some more stuff up here. What have we got in riding? We've got nothing in horse archery. At the beginning of the game, having some horse archery is really useful because at the beginning of the game you're going to be quite weak. So I guess just some more power strike that'll do.
Brilliant.
Some bow, some swords, that'll be fine.
Great.
And here is Toblerone Watson. We're going to just randomise it 3 times, and the third one's the one we keep.
3 times? That's a lot of pressure on that third one.
We're going to randomise 3 times, the third one we keep.
Okay.
Unless we veto it or no vetoes.
No, let's go for it. Has to be a double veto. But yeah,
okay, we double veto it.
Yeah,
we only get 1 double veto.
Correct. Okay.
There we go. That's fine. that looks like Toblerone Watson.
Does. Look at that moustache. That is an impressive moustache.
Go on, Toblerone. You're brilliant.
He's a little bit ginger. Okay.
Okay. So we went
What's
to a place and we're now in a place and we're exhausted and we've arrived in Sargoth, which is a place that is owned by the Nords. And here we are in town, just sort of hanging around, wondering what's going to happen.
It's very dark.
Just drawing our crossbow, just in case. Oh no, there's a dude over there with a bow, and he's going to kill me almost certainly because I'm terrible at this. Okay, just going to go and attack him with a sword.
Well, Hold on, you've got your loot as a shield.
Got a bit of a shield. That is my loot. I'm
That is
using my
your-
loot as a shield. Brilliant.
God. This is how the adventure starts. Go on, Owen. Yes. Go on, stab. Oh, that was
stabbed right
for
in the
throat.
face.
That was good.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. That's a good start to the trip.
And Watson off to a flying start.
And people
There he
said
is.
this
Look
would
at that
never work.
moustache. Just look at it. It's solid.